and welcome to my review on the Toy Story Collection Jessie the Yodeling Cowgirl figure, released in May of 2010 by Thinkway Toys. Now, giving a little bio like I do with most of the Toy Story Collection figures today. Jessie is a member of the Roundup Gang, which consists of her, Woody, Bullseye, and the Prospector, primarily the main cast of Woody's Roundup. In early character development for Toy Story 2, Jessie was not who she is today. She was actually an anthropomorphic cactus named Senorita Cactus, and she was against Woody and going back to Andes, though in favor of going to the Japanese museum and spending an eternity there with the Prospector. Though, during many different character development stages, she became who she is today. She appeared in Toy Story 3 and all the shorts, as of today, and she has the main role, the main protagonist role, in Toy Story of Terror, which is the most recent Toy Story short, where she attempts to save all her friends from being sold by a motel manager, and in the way tries to get over her fear of the dark and claustrophobia. Jessie never gives up, Jessie finds a way. If you've seen the special, you'll get that reference. Now, going over the packaging like I do for every Toy Story Collection figure makes the line 10 times cooler. Though looking at it just by the front, it's very similar to Woody's, though everything's made out to Jessie, including the background being switched from blue to pink. There's a sketch of Jessie right there, Jessie the Yodeling Cowgirl, talking doll with yarn hair from the Woody's Roundup TV show, and no, there is no real-life Woody's Roundup TV show. She has 33 sayings, deluxe film replica, actual movie size, dual interactive Jessie and Cowgirl doll modes. On the side, same as Woody. Then on the back, if you can see, I'm gonna read over here. Yodeling, hey ho, it's you, it's you, it's you. We're just the best of friends, don't you think? And this is where you'd pull the string to test her out in store. Dual Cowgirl doll and interactive Jessie modes, deluxe film replica from Disney Pixar's digital data, movie-accurate detailing, includes display stand, unique film-inspired packaging, and certificate of authenticity. And right there, they just tell you how to assemble the stand. And one thing I actually don't like about this figure is that, well, she does have the same battery installation and switch thing like Woody does, though. Turns out that's not a AAA or AA battery. Jessie runs on a 12-volt N battery. You know, one of those batteries that Kip K popped open and he found button cells inside of? Yeah, Jessie runs on one of those. And that's one thing I don't really like about her, though. Moving on, now on to Jessie herself. Like Woody, Jessie does come with... Hold on, let me just get her on. She does come with a display stand, which is more stable than Woody because it's a horseshoe instead of a star. And it's the same assembly as Woody's, and I'm not seeing any stress marks on the grip yet. And another thing about Jessie is that her speaker is actually in her head. So I'm probably going to leave the hat off for when I turn her on. So that's mainly that. Continuing, Jessie does come with her hat, which is made out of the same rubberish material, and it is stitched like Woody's. And inside her hat, Jessie has this elastic band that many people just loop her braid through. If it was longer and stretchier, it would actually fit around her back, so that's nice. Then her legs are made of denim. Her chaps, they're not made from the same material as Woody's cowskin vest, though it's not even leather, it's like faux leather. Well, her belt is more like a pleather, like a paper leather combo. Her belt buckle, it is the same pattern as Woody's, though the pattern's more flat than Woody's. One inaccuracy that Jessie does have in the toy form, though not in the movie, she is actually thicker around the waist than she is in the movie, probably due to size restraints for the pull string mechanism. And you may notice, let me just turn this around, that Jessie's braid is kind of ratty in this section. This is because earlier when I had the Toy Story collection, like when I first started collecting, my Toy Story collection was on my desk at the time, so it was out in the open, not on a high shelf. My sister grabbed Jessie and Bullseye without my permission, and she undid Jessie's braid and cut up parts of her hair. I redid it as best as I can, and you can't even notice, actually. So, that's mainly the overall detailing and such. Welcome back to the present day. Now as for Jessie's sound and interactivity features, finding her on-off switch is just as awkward as Woody. Her pants are velcroed onto her waist. The switch is right here if you can, I'm not sure if you can see it very well, let me just focus. It says, try me, off, and play. Turn it to play.
Howdy, I'm Jessie.
You can just pull her string for phrases.
Howdy, I'm Jessie. Sure is nice to meet ya. I'm a member of Woody's Roundup Gang. Yee-haw! I got a powerful hankering to let loose and yodel. Don't worry, I'll call for help. Howdy, I'm Jessie. Sure is nice to meet ya. I'm a member of Woody's Roundup Gang.
It'll just loop from there. And of course, there is her interactivity feature.
What, square dance? Swing your partner, don't you know?
And just talking to her will make her respond to you. Hey, Jessie!
I bet we can get all the other toys together for some dancing too.
That would be fun.
Home, home on the range, where Woody and the Roundup Gang play.
That's a good one, actually. I like that saying.
Some folks say I'm the rootin' tootin'est cowgirl that ever was.
As you can see, it just goes along from here. I'm using a screwdriver as a pointer, but you get the picture for this. Sorry for the constant resets and lighting repositions, though. Besides her regular interactivity feature, she might talk over me, I don't care. She will also realize if you're talking loudly or something loud is going on in the room.
You're bullseye, have ya?
Her sayings do loop after a while, though.
I like riding and roping and yodeling. What do you like to do?
I might actually have to go off camera for this.
Want a square dance? Swing your partner, don't you know?
Hey, Jessie!
Sweet mother of Abraham Lincoln, that was loud.
You get the picture. That's just one of her sayings that when she realizes you're talking loudly.
I'm so happy you're my friend.
And that's all I had to film of this. There you guys go. So there's finally the Toy Story Collection Jessie itself, guys. Now I got this around the time of its release in May 2010 at my local Toys R Us for a price of around $49.99. I did also see Jessie in Target stores around the time of Toy Story 3's release, though if you want to get this today, the Toy Story Collection has been renamed to the Toy Story Signature Collection. Still mad about that. And it has been made a Toys R Us exclusive line, so if you want to get this today, you can find it at your local Toys R Us, and you'll have to pay around the same price that I did. Also, once again, I'm very sorry that this review took so long to finish. That, I'm also sorry that I didn't put it up earlier than this. I've been caught up in a lot of other things outside of YouTube this summer, which halted my video production. That, and if I knew I only had to film just that small part, I would have put this up earlier and done more Toy Story Collection reviews. Though maybe around the time of Toy Story's 20th anniversary this coming November, I'll be able to do more Toy Story Collection reviews then. So that's pretty much that, everyone. I really hope you enjoyed this video. Stay tuned for more coming your way. Also, which Toy Story Collection figure would you guys like me to review next? Bullseye, Rex, or RC? Leave your choice in the comments below, and I'll see you guys next time. Have a great day.